here's the situation. I've been seeing a lot of influencers promoting these neural supplement companies recently. It's your AG1s and like your Feel Freeze, the blue bottle that's going crazy right now. And I have no problem with taking supplements or sleep aids. That's not the issue here. But I find these companies often make claims that feel misleading. For example, I could sell you a pill of naturally crystallized dihydrogen monoxide and tell you it's healthy, but that's literally just ice. It's frozen water. So before you start buying supplements to help you focus, I wanted to at least show 3 ways that I check ingredients before I buy something off the internet. I thought of this while watching an ad for Neuro, so we're going to pick on them. They seem like pretty cool guys, so hopefully they can take it. In their ads, Neuro mentions an ingredient called L-theanine, which is an amino acid, so we'll use that as an example. We're going to keep it as simple as possible with dose, results, and limitations. So I will literally just go to Google, and I will type in, how much L-theanine do I need to have an effect? And then I write PubMed. I write PubMed to give me clinical data instead of product reviews. Dose is usually pretty easy to find. I see one study did 50 milligrams of L-theanine, another 2 that did 200 milligrams. So a pretty broad spectrum. Neuro has 65 milligrams of L-theanine, so it's on the lower side, but it's not out of the realm. Next, we're looking for results. All 3 studies I found indicate some kind of significant stress relief from L-theanine. So that's good. The ingredient does what they say it does, but we have to check the limitations of those results. The limitations are kind of everywhere. I just skim and find them. I skip the stuff that I don't understand. Don't get bogged down. That study with the 50 milligrams of L-theanine only tested people while they were laying down with their eyes closed. But the other studies with 200 milligrams actually put their targets under stress, which is what I'm assuming you would take these for, right? Actual stressful situations where you need help focusing or relaxing. And these studies found stress relief, but not always, and sometimes not even often. And remember, that's 200 milligrams of L-theanine compared with the 65 in Neuro. Now, I'm not saying Neuro doesn't work here, right? But I am saying they're advertising the benefits of L-theanine, even though their product has about a third of the dose that the real world studies showed. And those studies weren't even like perfectly effective. On their own website, they admit that their claims are not backed by the FDA. And to work around this, they have influencers do ad reads saying like, oh, this worked for me and my friends, because they don't have the clinical data to actually say this works, period. Obviously, this is oversimplified, but I think that before spending our hard-earned money and getting our hopes up about a new natural supplement, it's worth knowing how to do a little bit of research. And these studies and these experiments get a lot less scary and less complicated when you know what you're looking for. Dose, results, limitations. Now you know.